Okay, so I'm at a little intersection right now. If you go this way, it takes you up to a forest and kind of like a little picnic area. I think there's also like an old Young Pioneers Boy Scout camp up there. But yeah, we've been snooping around up there. But this is our street, our entrance into our Dacha neighborhood, and some little back road alleyway which I stay away from. But anyhow, so this is our street. I believe it's called Solnichnaya, something like this, like Sunny Street. There's a little creek stream running through here, and this is the entrance into the Dacha neighborhood. So some people's dachas are just small summer houses, and some of them are really big. Like this one is quite large. So it's been really nice to be here at the Dacha, chilling out, relaxing, getting away from all the chaos that's been happening in the city with all this coronavirus bullshit. So this spot over here is where we fetch our well water. That's just a communal well that everybody in the neighborhood can use. So you grab the chain. Put it around here. Lock it back down so it doesn't fall apart. So it's nice, fresh, cold well water, which we use for washing up in the sink and for heating up when we want to take a shower. And then from here, we can go ahead and top up our sink water a little bit. Okay. Looks like we were in need of some well water there. So, now, we're all set to do dishes, but I don't have any dishes to do right now. Everything's cleaned up. So yeah, like I said, now we can run the spigot and clean up, and then it all drains out into this waste bucket there, which gets pretty gnarly. Have to clean it out like once a day. There's Yana busy working on her stuff. She can go to the office, but she also has her home office here. Staying busy, my sweet? Mm-hmm. So Yana's got 2 jobs right now at the moment, which is pretty wild because, you know, during this corona bullshit, lots of people have lost their jobs, but Yana is actually working 2 jobs right now. So me, I'm just goofing around. Here's Kit. Kitty likes to hang out here on the bed. Usually see if he goes to the chair. The chair is his new spot. He's gonna go on the chair. That's his new spot he likes to hang out on. So yeah, that's the bedroom. Look, I got all my trash here. Got some mail from the United States here. This next room here is a nice, cool part of the Dacha. It's It's warmer over there, and it stays a lot cooler in this side. This is, I don't really use it very often, but it's a good place to sneak off to the outhouse. And this room I use for when I'm playing music. I have a DSI mono synth, the Mofo here, which I customized, made it all black, new knobs and new skin on it. And I run MIDI into this desktop version of a Roland D50. And I've been absolutely charmed by films from the late 80s and early 90s recently. Since we finally got a modem, I've been watching, I watched Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead, and I watched Heathers, which has like Winona Ryder in it. Do you remember that film? And I had those films on VHS back home. Been watching them online on Kontakt, and whoever did the soundtrack for those two films, you can tell they used this Roland D50 because I found a bunch of patches that sound exactly like the ones used in that soundtrack. Here are my Russian language books, and I haven't been using them because my classes have been canceled and I've been really lazy with studying. I keep some other things. There's Kitty's carrier. I got a brand new pair of clogs that I haven't even worn them yet. I haven't worn them at all. That I brought them back from the United States. This is the Swedish Jonas version, which is my favorite style. They quit making them for a long time, but now they finally made them again. And I think it's because of my request. I went online and did a big request that they need to make those clogs again. Online, we weren't able to go online for the longest time, and so now we set up our computers and been able to stay in touch with friends back home. I've been on YouTube, like can't sleep, and just, you know, when it was raining out for like 2 weeks straight here, I just hung out and I probably watched every single video or interview on YouTube of Gary Holt and the band Exodus. I watched them probably more than twice. It's probably the first time in my life I've ever listened to podcasts. So yeah, I've been goofing around online. I've been totally just a bum. Been real lazy. Here's our refrigerator. I keep my iced tea in here and a bunch of other. This is Kitty's snacks. We feed Kitty raw liver and chicken now. He's got an interesting diet. This is our little medicine cabinet. We got underarm deodorant, a safety razor, some hand cleaner, what's this? This is for cleaning cuts, peroxide. Yeah, I like to sip on iced tea when I go outside. So let's go outside right now and check out the patio area. Here we have all our. Here, I'll switch out the Crocs. I'm not a big fan of Crocs, but I use them when I'm in the shower. Put some clogs on here. Got some running shoes. This is the kitty cat station. We have always bowls to feed all the kitty cats. And last night, the hedgehogs came and made a big mess. We have hedgehogs that come out here, and we leave food out for the cats. And then hedgehogs, I mean, I'm not used to the hedgehogs. I don't, I mean, I'm used to all kinds of wild animals and stuff at the farm in North Dakota late at night. You know, you come outside to take a pee or whatever, and then you spook a deer, or you hear coyotes or raccoons running around. I mean, I'm used to this kind of wildlife. I'll come out here late at night, and then I'll hear a bunch of kind of crazy noises, and it's because there's a hedgehog running around. But they're big and fat because it looks like they've been eating all the kitty's food. So I had to clean up this big mess here this morning because the hedgehog tipped over a bunch of cats' food and made a big mess. Here we catch rainwater right here, which you use for cleaning up and all kinds of things. But this is our... Oh, there's a kitty cat there. Hey, kid. You see him? Hey, kitty. He wants a snack. Where'd he go? Hey, kid. He's down there somewhere. Hey, kid. Meow. Okay, we'll get Kitty a snack here real quick. Look at. It's a snack. It's okay. I'm just filming. Come on, Kit. She's scared. Come on, Kit. Come on. So yeah, we feed a lot of these stray cats that come around here. There's probably about like 6 of them.
Вот, так как Jonas все-таки должен, ну, по правилам в течение 7 дней зарегистрироваться по месту пребывания, а если не зарегистрироваться, то мы могут там, ну, ДВЖ там плохо может быть. Нарушение электронного режима.
Hey, Kit. Oh, come on. He took off. We'll go back here. Nice and peaceful, all kinds of birds tweeting and being Twitter-pated and making the yard a nice, pleasant spot to hang out and watch birds and feed kitty cats and watch for hedgehogs, things like this. But it's a nice, peaceful, pleasant backyard. All kinds of flowers everywhere. Smells nice. Here's where I burned some of our trash. We got a burn barrel back here. Can only burn some of that stuff. Here's the outhouse. We have to use, these kinds of facilities for taking care of business. So that's where I spend, my wife can tell you, I spend a lot of time right there. It's my hangout. There's a little pond back here. It's got some trash in it. There is, on the other side of the fence, there's a road over here that goes to like a little mini market. You can't really see it, but anyhow, this is like part of the garden. It's just a huge garden here. Wild. All kinds of things growing. Nice and cool. Everything's wet though. You see the ground's all muddy because it's been raining like every other day. Here's another spot that kitties like to hang out. In here, that's just a small little tool shed. Yeah. This is our little social hangout spot. So, in this little garden here, it's where our kitty cat likes to snoop around. So lots of times I have to rake his little pathway here. Everything's been growing like wild because all the sunshine and all the rain. But it's a cute little spot for Kitty to have an adventure and snoop around. Eat bugs, eat grass, whatever Kitty likes to do.
Смотри на жизнь с аппетитом.
Come back in over here, go through Kitty's corridor. This is Kitty's corridor here with all his poop box and all his snacks are over here. Here we can go upstairs. Upstairs is another bedroom that's not being used. So I just go up here and take a look. I've been up here for a while. Oof. So, let it focus. Okay, so it's a nice little cozy bedroom. If anybody wants to come stay, we have room for you up here. It's kind of stuffy up here though. But you can smoke cigarettes and drink vodka. look out the window into the garden. See what's going on. Spy on the neighbors. But anyhow, it's a nice cozy room. Got some books here, some literature. This room is just kind of a storage area. Got another bed though. And some wild calendar here. There's the other yard. And here's a little secret passageway. I'm not sure what goes on in there. Look at that. Somebody's mounted some branches that look like, you know, a set of antlers or something. I don't know. Anyhow, I don't spend too much time up here. Ugh. Let's get out of here. Anyhow, it's been really nice to relax here at the Dacha. I'm so lucky I get to have this Russian Dacha experience here while we wait for our house to be ready. We're moving into our house this week actually. Even today we might be able to move in. And it's in the same neighborhood as where we're at now, Одинцоvo. And we are able to avoid all the restrictions from that go on in the city because of the coronavirus. And you could only like leave your neighborhood like twice a week with these digital passes, and we used them up all the time because we were meeting with our realtor to look at the house and doing banking and taking Kitty to the vet and doing all kinds of things. And so here we didn't have to worry about that stuff. And now restrictions are kind of limited, or the restrictions are off for doing things in public. Like now you can go to restaurants and cafes that have outdoor terraces and things like this. We haven't done that because we've been just busy goofing around here. So, but yeah, it's nice. I got to have Russian Dacha experience here and fetch water and take a shower outside and use the outdoor facilities and feed the stray cats and the hedgehogs and watch our kitty cat relax in the garden and eat grass, and just to get away from the chaos of the city. So it's been awesome. And nice days like today, we just go for a walk just out our neighborhood, and there's forests to explore and ponds and places to go swimming. And we have friends who some of Jana's schoolmates from when she was young actually have a dacha just in the same neighborhood. So we get to meet up with some friends. And yeah, it's been a really nice experience. And no problem for me after living primitively at the farm for many years, using the outhouse and having to go fetch water for cleaning up and stuff like that. So that wasn't tough for me at all. But anyhow, I'm getting tired of it. I want to I want to move into our house, and I'll be busy doing things there. So it's time to get out of this dacha now. So yeah, this package I got from the United States, it had some mail in there that my brother sent me, but he also sent me all this movie cinema treats. Good and Plenty, Black Licorice, Dots, Junior Mints, Snicker bars, Milk Duds. So I haven't really gone after all that stuff, but you know what? When I'm hanging out late watching Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead and all these other 90s films, I'll feel like I'm just, back at the cinema again, eating all these snacks. So anyhow, I gotta quit filming now because I gotta start editing. That's where I hang out online, is the sequential forum, staying in touch with all my online community of synth nerds. And yes, right here, when times get tough, I have my sniff snuff and chewing tobacco. And yes, I am freaking using chewing tobacco again. All you kids out there should not do it. It's horrible, disgusting habit. And I stopped for the longest time. I did it, I started it when I was working in North Dakota, in the oil patch on oil rigs and, and getting through the day. And I stopped, but when I was working with private aviation last year, we had this huge event going on where we all worked 20 hours a day for like a week. And I thought, man, the only way I'll get through this is if I'm freaking dipping a lip of chewing tobacco. So, I started it up again, but I'm gonna quit. So yeah, I gotta quit. It's gross. So anyhow, I gotta quit filming now and start putting some of this footage together. Yana went swimming. Her friend Tanya picked her up, and they were going for an evening swim now. And I'm hanging out here with, I don't know where he's at. Kitty cat's gone. So I'm gonna chill at home, put some of this footage together. It's probably gonna be like, man, it's probably like 10 minutes long or something. I probably won't edit out too much. I do have a shower scene in there though. I better trim some of that. I don't know if anybody wants to see that much of me. So anyhow, but besides chewing tobacco, I do got my Frutella, and I got some ladies chapstick here. Help me out. So this will help me get through the my non-linear video editing session. Okay, that's enough now. I quit. So bye bye.